And we are back. Welcome back to Esso versus Erik once again off the back of our incredible win away at Anfield. I feel like it's best to show you the upcoming fixtures on the calendar because just 3 days later, today's game is going to be away at Aston Villa. And just 3 days after that, our next episode is going to be away against Bayern Munich. 3 fixtures away from home against massive teams, all in the space of 6 days. Unbelievable pressure on our squad, but that is why we've assembled the squad that we have got. And like I said, today is going to be about that Aston Villa fixture, so let's get into it. Now, the real-life game, I remember this one very clearly because I was actually away in Belgium at the time in a Belgian bar. We all sat down and watched this match where Douglas Luiz did his little shimmy in front of Onana after equalising for Aston Villa after Rasmus Højlund gave us the lead. And then it was that man again, who else but Scott McTominay, to get the late winner away at Villa Park to give Manchester United a valuable 3 points in their quest for European football at the time. Let's see if we can back up our win at Anfield with a big result away at Villa Park today, whilst also keeping our key players available for that game with Bayern in midweek. And this is the lineup that I'm going for. I'm going to be as brave as I possibly can with the changes that I'm going to make because we do need to make changes due to tiredness, but also with that Bayern game in mind. So it's going to be Onana continuing in goal despite his still injury, but again, he's been cleared to play, so I'm going to play him if he's available. Plus, Bayandia has been playing cup games and Champions League games anyway. Right back, straight swap, Dalot for Wan-Bissaka. Lindelof and Beraldo come in for Upamecano and Martinez. I'm unclear if Upamecano is going to be cup-tied for the Bayern Munich game, which would really suck if he is. However, it says that he's too tired to play this game anyway, so Lindelof is going to come in for him. Left-back's going to remain Reguilon. In midfield, I'm bringing Mainu in for Casemiro, Mount in for McTominay, and Bruno is going to continue because he got taken off in the last match. Right wing has to remain Diallo because he is unavailable to play in the Champions League. Left wing, Garnacho comes in for Rashford. And I'm going to leave Højlund up front with Martial on the bench. But you will also notice that on the bench, Taremi is finally joined up with the squad. Iran were finally knocked out by South Korea in the Asia Cup. But he's not fit to start this game. I'm going to look to bring him on with like 20 minutes to go if needs be. But he will look to make his full debut in that Champions League game against Bayern Munich. And for Aston Villa, it is once again a 4-4-2 as it was earlier on in this series. Martinez in goal, Chambers at right back, Konsa and Pau Torres at centre back, Alex Moreno at left back. The two midfielders are Boubacar Kamara and Douglas Luiz, McGinn and Zaniolo in the wide areas, and Ollie Watkins and Moussa Diaby up front. Again, the pace is the thing we've got to worry about the most here, but we've got a reasonably quick defence. Hopefully they'll be able to deal with it fine. Let's get into the match. And so it is Villa who get us underway, and finally we have a kickoff where it's not raining. Let's hope that's not a bad omen though, since we've been winning all of these games where it has been raining recently. Early free kick to United that's going to be sent infield by Bruno. Headed clear by Pau Torres, out to Kobbie Mainoo, who drives into the box and has a go and scores! Just 2 minutes on the clock. It's Kobbie Mainoo. The academy graduates are at it again. Absolutely brilliant start to Manchester United. I can't believe that. What a bit of skill from the young lad. Ahmad went up for the original header. It drops to Mainoo here. And look at this. Just turns it past Torres. Left foot. Martinez doesn't even dive. The finish is so good. And it's Kobbie Mainoo. What a start to this match. I mean, a second goal in the opening few minutes would be massive. It's a throw-in. It comes to Garnacho. It's Højlund. It's Bruno. He's in the middle. He's got to score, surely. Oh, that's a huge chance missed. Emi Martinez makes the save, but Bruno, you've got to feel, had to do better there. Can we exploit them from the corner? He goes short. It's Ahmad. Out to Bruno again. Looking for offside. Cut back to Ahmad once more. It's Lindelof. Out to Mount. Out to Beraldo. And he's got a chance. Oh, he looked for Dalot. Could it come to Garnacho? It's cleared by Konsa. Brilliant pressure from United at the start of this match. And it looks like that pressure's going to continue. It's Garnacho now. Reguilon finds Højlund. On to Bruno again. Out to Dalot. 3 United players inside him, but he finds it instead. It comes to Højlund! Konsa with the mistake. Rasmus Højlund peels away. There's not much of a celebration, but I think the goal's been given. The goal has been given. The referee's not even on the screen. What happened here? It came to Fernandes. It went out to Dalot. Dalot put the ball in early towards Højlund. Konsa fumbled with it, and Rasmus just smashed it in before Martinez even had a chance to react. 2-0. And we're still inside the first 10 minutes as we go again. Garnacho onto Lindelof. Finds Reguilon in acres of space. Cuts it back to Fernandes. Into Højlund again! What is going on at Villa Park? Rasmus Højlund on the double. He's seen Taremi on the bench and he's decided today's the day I'm going to put the ball in the back of the net. We've been crying out for Højlund to start getting the goals, but I can't believe this. It's 3-0 inside the opening 10 minutes. Reguilon back to Fernandes. Simple ball into Højlund. Bang! Drills it into the side netting and it's 3-0. I've never seen anything like it. Free kick to United in the 20th minute. We are yet to see an Aston Villa clip and we might not be seeing one here. It's crazy to think we're only 20 minutes in and we're already 3-0 up. We've had games where we've not had a single clip until the 20th minute. And we're passing it around for fun. Reguilon now, dispossessed by Chambers. I spoke too soon there. Ezri Konsa already given away one goal. This one looks like it could be an actual Aston Villa chance as McGinn goes down the line to Watkins. Chambers into McGinn. McGinn looks to create an angle. And he goes for goal and Onana is not troubled. But it's taken 20 minutes for Aston Villa to do something. Hopefully it's not a sign of things to come. Well, unfortunately, as always when a game is going well, we then pick up an injury. And it's at left-back once again. Annoyingly, this was a substitution I was going to make at half-time. And spoilers for half-time, I'm probably going to take Bruno and Højlund off as well. But Reguilon has picked up an injury. It's a bruised ankle. He wants to come off. Malacia has to come on. And so Malacia has to come on. It looks like it was a mutual injuring as well, because Kamara has also come off for Diego Carlos. Now the rain comes. It wouldn't be an episode of this series without rain at some point. And Garnacho's in behind from a pass from Mount. It could be 4. It's not. Denied by his international comrade, Emi Martinez. Garnacho probably should have done better there. But at 3-0, I'll excuse a couple of misses. Only a couple.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
We're just holding our shape now. We don't need to overcommit to this situation being 3 goals ahead. But equally, we don't want to lose a goal as Watkins goes in behind and scores. 17th goal of the season. Impressive. I don't know which defender it was that switched off, but not very good defending at all. Nothing Onana could do about it. It was good play by Villa, but it was either Lindelof or Beraldo. Let's see on the replay. Beraldo's with Watkins here. Well, it's both of them, really. Should be doing much better. It's a great finish by Watkins, as you'd expect from him, but a little bit disappointing to lose the clean sheet just before half-time. And that is the half-time whistle. And what I'm going to do is basically just go back to the attacking tactics, and I'm going to take our first-team players off that we want available for us for the Bayern Munich game. So, very easy substitutions for me to make, and I'll make them very quickly. So just to double change, as we expected, Martial going in up front and Eriksen coming on in midfield for Fernandes. The tactics are now set to what we're more used to having again with the attacking mindset in play. We've only got 2 substitutions left, but we are now at a full reserve team, so there is no reason not to just go for it from this point onwards. And hopefully we will look to introduce Taremi at some point in the second half as well, where we can then move Martial out to the wide area. Throw in at the start of the second half for Villa. Finds its way through to Zaniolo. It's a big chance and it's off the line from Beraldo. Big contribution from him. Only his second appearance for the club. That had beaten Onana. Out wide to Matty Cash, who's now come on for Chambers. Surprised he wasn't actually starting Matty Cash. But he finds McGinn in the wide area again. This is where Villa have looked dangerous. McGinn to Watkins. But McGinn this time goes to Cash. It's back into McGinn. He's in behind Mainu and it's blocked again by Beraldo. 2 goal line clearances from the young man. Now it looks like it's our turn. It's Dallo in the wide area. Heads towards the corner. Finds Kobbie Mainu. Given away by Mainu. McGinn can find Watkins again and it's 2v2 at the United defence. Beraldo against Watkins. Ollie Watkins comes inside and McGinn's open at the back and it's 3-2. Where is our defence? Right, we're going to have to change it. We can't afford to keep letting Villa have these chances. So we've made ourselves much more defensively solid. Dallo is knackered, so I've taken him off, put Lindelof to right back and Evans on at centre-back to try and solidify our back line. I've also brought McTominay on for Ahmad, who is also knackered, put Martial to the left, Garnacho to the right, and as you can see, we're now on cautious. We're not allowing any more of these counter-attacks from Villa. We're going to look to play possession and see out the rest of this match.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, I don't believe this. How has that happened? Mainu plays the ball in field to absolutely no one. Evans just lunges on Diaby. Oh, wow, we're screwed now. We're screwed now because we're going to need another goal. But we've had to go defensive. Absolutely disgraceful.
It's a disgrace.
Torres plays it back to Martinez. Into Konsa. Martinez again. Sent downfield. McGinn again wins it. We're just not winning any 50-50 challenges at the moment. McGinn to Luiz. Into Carlos. Look at the space. Zaniolo's in behind. And thankfully he misses. What are we doing right now? Goal kick to Villa. Diego Carlos finds Konsa. Pau Torres. Out to Moreno. Again, just letting runners go. Still Moreno. He's got all the way to our byline from within his own half. Diego Carlos has a go and it's behind. Into stoppage time we go and 5 minutes have been added and they are going away as quickly as they are coming. But there is going to be one last chance, it seems. It's Watkins for Villa. Still Watkins. Still, we refuse to put a tackle in on a Villa player. It's up to the back post. Lindelof heads it clear. Garnacho. Sent downfield towards Eriksson, but given away again. Konsa. Into Douglas Luiz. Sent over the top to Watkins. No marking again. Ollie Watkins scores. It was tight. I will say that. It did look tight for offside. But if we lose this game, we deserve to. Goal disallowed. Blimey. It would have been nothing less than what we deserved for this match. Nah, he's well off. He's well off. The defence held their line well. Still 2 minutes to play. Eriksson now. Martial's got room in behind. Here is Martial. On to Mount. There are players forward for United. Mason Mount. Edge of the box. Goes all the way out to Lindelof. What is he doing? Can Lindelof produce something though? He gets to the byline. He puts it in. McTominay's header! He's hit the bar with 10 seconds to spare. Now Villa counter. It's Beraldo now. Is there time for one last attack for either side? Watkins dispossesses Beraldo. What's he doing? Watkins towards the corner. Lindelof clears. And the referee blows his full-time whistle. But look, I've got to hold my hands up on that one. Clearly, we shouldn't have just changed it. We should have just left it on attacking at 3-0 and just gone for 4 and 5. And clearly, after going 3-1, well, them getting it back to 3-1, maybe we shouldn't have taken off the key players. But I mean, come on, I put the tactics on pretty simple stuff. Keep possession, don't take risks. With 3-0 and then 3-1 up, just see out the rest of the match, and they've thrown it away. Oh, man. Let me know what I should have done differently down in the comments section. Thank you very much for watching. Next episode, of course, is that massive Champions League game against Bayern Munich. I'll see you there.